Let's play! Whoa! Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, you all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time we left off, we were trying to break down in terms of who possibly had the alibi or didn't have the alibi to commit the crimes. And through a little bit of lying, and from what Maki pointed out, that she spoke with Ryoma during nighttime, everybody's free game now. That means nobody has an alibi during this time. And right now we're trying to determine how the hell his body even got placed in a tank if it happened during nighttime. If you remember, the gym is completely off limits during nighttime. So, how the hell could it have happened? That's what we're going to find out now. When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki is with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And it couldn't have been the morning after. That leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick Cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
I think I accidentally skipped this animation in the first class trial. I forgot what this is called. It was something kind of interesting. We'll see. It seems our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is to show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Alright, so I'm not touching it. Let's see how this actually turns out. Okay, this is pretty cool so far. Okay. Next morning, during nighttime. Debate scrubs. That's what it's called. I forgot how this goes. So, select the speaker. Press forward, make the statement, concentrate. So, we basically got to match up whatever statement goes along with that speaker. And then, oh boy, this is gonna be weird. Okay, let's just try it.
Help remove the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Himiko!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too!
The hell? Oh. Oh crap! There we go. I was like, what do I do now? Okay, that's easy enough. It's kind of fun, too.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible, because the ladder couldn't have been used like that in a crime. It doesn't reach the window, from what I understand.
That's it!
There you go.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible!
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty! Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks!
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
I have an idea. It kind of goes back to those various abrasions or scratches that we saw on the window frames and the sinks and all that. And they can't really enter the gym. It was through the window. And there was rope. I mentioned that maybe some little Spider-Man action was happening. Don't know if that's really the case or not just yet. But that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Himikawa under the bridge?
I'm sad to say I'm not really didn't understand that reference. I'll have to look that up maybe after this recording session. Oh man, I feel bad. I don't know that. Oh well. If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Well, that hurt. Okay, let's see what we got here. File, the tank, black piece of fabric, and the pool rules.
Let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilet? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
Why even the toilet, Miyu? So I think we gotta use the pool rules and saying, what about the pool? Do you remember? Nobody can get in. You can't use the pool itself at night. Period. At night. So there's that. The cause of death is a certainty. Ryoma drowned in water. The pool seems to be like the obvious answer, but I have my doubts.
First.
Actually, speaking about the pool rules, I don't know if you guys can read the actual rules on the right there. The only one we care about is swimming is prohibited during nighttime. If you touch the water at all during nighttime, it's a big no-no. But I love the other ones here. Do not die from a leg cramp. Do not die from slipping. Do not die from choking on your food. It's like, oh, well, okay. So, who said the pool rule? Was it Himiko?
It was drowned. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet.
Drowning toilet? Impossible.
Consider places.
Only place that.
Whoa, really?
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, how come that didn't work,
Well,
period?
Must be the pool then. Shut your mouth, you.
Let's establish.
Did I just miss it entirely? I'm pretty sure that must have been it.
But the cause of death was
Let me try that again.
Impossible.
We should consider
The only place that.
There you go. I must have just totally missed it the first time around. There's like a little bit of drift that happens as you continue.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Oh, well, if anybody loves your football, take it up with the game creators on this statement. I'm not going to even put in my input there.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Do we have the sink? Yes. Like I mentioned, I think it's the sink because of those scratches.
This is it!
Yes! Okay. Oh, man. Everything's coming together.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Yeah, the handcuffs. Because we saw all over the place, too. On the window frames of his window and the window leading into the gym.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
Is that a reference to Food Wars? I want to say it is the first episode. I haven't seen many episodes. I only saw like 2 or 3 of the first season. That's it. But I'm pretty sure that was it. I love these references. I need to watch that show. I'm surprised there's not a dub, to my knowledge. Whatever.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? The shortcut? I mean... The window itself, I guess.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I had to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Hey, Psych Taxi! Or Psyche Taxi. When you introduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi will start up. Oops. So question, other car, letter cubes. So I just gotta pretty much get the letter cubes, right? The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to perform the question. Use the X button to accelerate and the left stick to move left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you complete a question, you head toward an escort that's the correct answer. If that's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, well, something bad happens. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use R1 to concentrate. Stay calm and avoid them. Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Here we go. Oh man, okay, these controls are a little funky, but I'll get used to it. I love these little mini games. I wonder if there's still a couple that we haven't even seen yet, honestly. This reminds me of there's a game I streamed a while back. It was like Neon Drive. I think it was Neon Drive. It was all about like beats and like reaction time. It was actually pretty cool. The body was brought from where? And I'm still thinking it's Ryoma's lab. So what are the choices we got? Come on, escorts. Give me your answers. It was brought from the lab window, I'm thinking. So we'll stay to the left. Yay! Alright, what other question do we have? I'm also trying to keep an eye out for those cars. I don't see anything just yet. Granted, my depth perception kind of sucks, so I'm trying to keep an eye out. You know, this goes on. This actually takes a little while, now that I kind of think about it, but you know, it's a nice little change of pace. I'm not gonna complain too much. I like doing this. The body we brought. Hold on, I can't even focus on driving. It was brought to the gym from where? The gym window. So that makes sense because you can't enter the gym period during nighttime. So I would think it had to be the window, the body itself from the window. Yeah, gym window. And I think we have one more question, it seems like. I love the aesthetics of this. Long-ass question, too. Is that a car? That's a car. Okay. Is there a way to make this go a little bit faster? I don't think there is. Unfortunately, I had to skip a few, but I think that's fine. There you go. You know, part of me always kind of liked racing games, even though I don't really play them, but I don't know, there's something about them that they're just fun. I can play the more simulator type ones, or I can play like the arcadey ones. I love the Burnout. God, I love the series. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? Here's what I'm thinking where the Spider-Man thing comes into play. The rope, or the cable. From window to window, I think. Yes, thank God, okay. I was really worried about that. I was like I'm still wondering about the whole inner tube and the black piece of fabric. Okay, nice.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. And that would be the rope. There is also the cable of the net, but I think that might have been something else. There you go.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
What mysterious mystery?
During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
No. There was indeed another rope. However, this video is going on to a half hour. My voice kind of hurts, so I need to take a little break, and that means that we're going to continue this in the next video. I think we're getting pretty close to how his body actually got into the tank. What I'm still thinking is somehow, like, swung from one window to the other. But even as I kept thinking of that, I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell did the body, like, detach and land perfectly into the the tank, and like I was like, it has to also explain the scratches on the window frames as well. So now I'm like thinking, is there some type of pulley method? I'm not entirely sure, but maybe we'll find out soon enough. Regardless, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I love you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe for future content, where I aim to release a video a day. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click on the bell symbol to be notified once new videos are uploaded. You can also catch me streaming from time to time on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord server to relax with other gamers. All this information is in the description box below. Have a great day.